welcome to AGTV, and our show today is called Craft Beautiful. Isn't that a nice title? Isn't that what we do every day? All of us, we're crafting something beautiful, and we're doing that with a lot of heart and a lot of soul. And so thank you for joining us from wherever in the world you are joining us right now. I think we're still having some fun with some logins and some difficulty on some platforms, but you know, if you're watching anywhere but AGTV, which is on our website, you're in for an abbreviated version of the show because we want you to be able to chat with us, and so that happens on AGTV. So if you're watching on our Facebook Live or any other place that we may be streaming at this moment, but somebody will tell me once they understand. I just want to say hi and welcome. I feel like I've been standing here for the last 7 days straight, talking about what it means to connect through creativity and how it is that these gorgeous things that we've been talking about for weeks now, all of our Christmas in July, our holiday crafts, everything. This is our last show on the subject, believe it or not, because when we have our next AGTV show, which is next Wednesday, it will be a preview of all the fall back to school, Thanksgiving crafts that are coming up over the next few months. So we're going to be switching gears, but today it's still red and green here in the studio. But crafting beautiful means that you're going to see, you're going to get a sneak peek of something that is coming up for fall. You are also going to get to see something that was created 6 months ago exclusively for our members. We launch member exclusive products, and so you know, anywhere between 3 and 6 months later we release it to the public. So if you're not an AG member, you're in for a treat today because we have some really special things that you're going to see that would not have been part of our normal lineup. But for the next hour, you know, we want to just say that you want to sit back and relax and enjoy the chat, but the experience of AGTV is best horizontal, and it's best on a desktop, but if you're watching on your phone, just turn the phone, because then you can see everything that we've got going on in beautiful cinematic widescreen, which I love. You know, we're going to be talking about this amazing windmill die today in today's show, and I'm just going to show you a little up close of it before we get really started here. Love that, love everything about this, and you know, for all of you really ready for Halloween, look at this. We have this amazing treat box die in the show today to complement our bow box dies that have been so incredibly popular. Look at that handle. Isn't that adorable? I'm going to be showing you the ins and outs of creating something like this for Halloween and for all those little ones that you might want to be gifting some kind of treat to this October. So you're going to get sneak peeks of that. You're going to get to see this amazing die in action, and you're going to get to hear about all the ways that you can use all these products across every way that we come to you, right? So we are constantly showing you how. We show you formally at how in finishing school and all of our classes that live inside the AG membership, and then you can participate with us in our blog. Every single Tuesday we have a how-to, and Wednesday we have a replay of these live events, which is amazing, and Thursday on that blog, wow, Craftspiration, and then Fan Mail Friday. So lots and lots of ways to participate with us. So I just want to just make sure everybody that is joining us, the thousands of people that I see here in the chat, amazing. It was really, really it's fun to have you and to see everybody and say hi. Okay, and we have a special guest in the next hour as well, and is joining us from Florida, and I'm so excited to meet her live in this show. So if you're missing us live, this will also be on replay along with all of the AGTV live streams right there on our website under Watch. We have our own page dedicated to all the shows, and you can watch them at any time. So very exciting. All right, everybody. So let's get started on AGTV with our first item, and that's going to be that amazing windmill die set. Penny, I just saw in the chat, she says, was there a box die for Christmas? That's the bow box. That was for Christmas. And so it was originally, we started out with all these wonderful small little boxes you could make, but adorn them with amazing things. So that big bow we're going to be talking about later in the show. And I didn't say earlier that you can win prizes. You can win prizes, which is really exciting. You just have to pay attention during the show. And if you stay with us through the whole show, we give things away. We give everything that is new and different or special away in the show to some lucky winners. All right, kicking this off, the Windmill easel die set. This is so beautiful because it's a 3D die set, and it'll cut the windmill card so that it can stand up. It'll cut the windmill itself, and it has a decorative door and a little button for you to use a brad so you can connect those blades. And there's a little stopper as well. And what's so fun about this is that, if you love windmills, if you love thinking about Holland or tulips or, giving people a special card that, memorializes maybe an incredible vacation that they took, this is exactly that. Okay, so I want to show you, before we do, show you how, we have an incredible finishing school class on the windmill dies. And that is available for members, and we go through step by step, and we make this first project, which is adorable, and then we take the dies and we make a secondary project where there's a little book. Isn't this cute? Right? It opens, and you have a little message on the back, and that also stands. And then we made an entire garden. So this is done with all these little tubes of cardstock on the inside, and you can actually tuck embellishments down in it, and they don't have to get anchored, which is really a nice way to have something on your desk or on a shelf, or in your house where you're looking at something that's that you've made that you absolutely love. Okay, here's how it works. We're working with the Empress machine and the Empress Elite, and wow, all right, the die has beautiful bricks and stones and a shingled roof, and so that is really beautiful. And if you're cutting this for the first time, we're cutting it out of a patterned paper today, but you want to use, I think, anytime you get a new die set, here's what I would do if I were you, and that would be cut it with a beautiful gold foil piece of cardstock or any color foil, just so that you can see the incredible details, because this is not going to reveal that, but you're going to get the idea. You're going to see the texture. And what's neat about this is that I think I would like to live with this lighthouse, a floral lighthouse. The little door, the windows have beautiful mullions, and so you just want to remove all those little pieces. And then we're going to go about creating with this, where you have a shadow layer, and you want to cut the card surface, and you want to cut multiples, or at least 2 of the blades. And again, we're going to cut our card surface out of the same matching paper. Now, this is always double-sided cardstock, because when the card stands up, you can actually see the back of it. So here's what it is. So this is the other side of that cardstock, and you fold it forward, and then on the tab you apply double-sided adhesive. And the first step is to take the shadow layer and press down. And then we're going back over the top of the shadow layer with the windmill, the base of the structure. And we push up and back so that then it can stand. And I love this, right? I love the color, I love the palette. And then there are so many amazing things in the world that you can use, right? I mean, I remember when I first went on QVC back in 2001, brads and kits with brads were so incredibly popular. But see, we're just gonna feed it through and open the brad in the back side of that, so that the windmill, I didn't get that connected very well, but so that this can stay and you can actually interact with it. I think that's what's nice about this. Let's see, wow, we have time. If you joined us yesterday for our amazing our amazing TikTok live with HSN. I had the luxury of time yesterday that I don't think I've ever had. It was so nice, right? 15 minutes or so for every single thing we were showing. And then, you know, it allows us to give proper time to, you know, to each one of these amazing things. All right, look at that. So the little windmill with the flowers, and you know, I think that this is like all of the incredible structures that we've made die sets for. What's so nice about that is that you can, you know, like even the house dies and the flower shops and all the things that we have made, make them in the color palette for the person that you're sending the card to, right? Maybe there's the little flower shop. Lots and lots of ways to do this. And what's really unique about the way that we put these brand new die sets together is that we create coordinating paper sets for them. And so this is our Windmill double-sided cardstock. This is designed and printed right here in our warehouse in the United States. And you will see some really great textures so that, you know, you have tonal cardstocks. This is all double-sided. And so we wanted to give you back some of the things that were used on the idea sheet to create those projects. So you could have those exact papers. Okay, so everything I just showed you is in the Windmill cardstock pack. This is 24 sheets of 12 by 12, 230 GSM cardstock. So you're getting twos of each of the designs, and so easily used to create those, you know, those textures, right? Because the die is going to emboss it, but taking this stone texture and cutting and embossing the stone texture, it makes it even more authentic looking. And I love that. Okay, so if you were looking at adding some of that cardstock to this project, so here, this is using that. You can see how the double-sided is very pretty and gives us a lot longer of, you know, use case, right? So here we go. Those flowers are in this kit, and again, made right here in the USA. Okay, love that, 24 sheets, and okay, now that's crafting beautiful, don't you think? Well, I'm coming right back, and we're going straight to our Hanukkah celebrations. You're going to get to see two brand new things that we made just for Hanukkah. Okay, do we have music today, Grayson? We do have music? Okay, good. That's fun. We have lots of people. I see everybody at, hi Vanessa, and Sherry, and Suzette, and Trudy, and Cindy, and Donna Baker is here. Wow, all the Griffinite groups are representing today. So exciting. All right, here we go. Hanukkah card toppers and embellishment set. This is something that we made brand new this year. You may or may not have seen this you know, released for the first time on HSN. This is really, really fun because we took that incredible navy color palette, and we have silver foil and we have gold foil, but the card toppers are a one and done kind of card experience. So you see how it's all die cut, it's already foil stamped, and this is going to work for an A7 card or smaller. You just cut these down to fit something smaller should you want to. And so there are 48 cardstock die cuts and 24 sentiments that you can change what these say if you wanted to, and these are the stickers, which I love, right? So you're saying, okay, I don't want this one to say wishing you a beautiful celebration. So you have 6 options for that circle. And you can say Hanukkah blessings, Hanukkah greetings, peace, love, and light. So many ways to make this your own. Now, I love this because it's like you know, it's a giant heads up, right? It's like a head start. That's better, not heads up. Heads up. We've got this incredible cardstock coming up. That's a little busy over there on this overhead, but look at what happens. This whole die cut is ready to give us something that looks like it came this way, right? So fancy card, maybe you've done a little die cutting with your favorite dies, you know, cutting the same die out of different colors of paper gives you completely different looks. And so as we're looking at making the prettiest Hanukkah cards, right, they're very opulent, this is going to give you at least 48 cards, and that may, I don't know, how many do you send a year? I know most people that are making cards for Hanukkah, they want to do something special, unique, and different every single time. This is the way that that's going to work and work easily. So again, this cardstock is coming up. Look at that, one and done. You could stop right there. You are getting 2 of each of the card toppers, so if you want to cut them up, use them in pieces or double layer, you can do that. I would always save the scraps so that you have the little pieces to adorn other cards. And I know as crafters, you are saving all of your scraps. You're always doing that. So again, really gorgeous things. This is a lot. This is busy, busy, busy. There we go. All right, calms it down. Sending you bright Hanukkah wishes. Now we are sending Hanukkah blessings. That is that easy. I love the sticker part, right? Because that's the part where it makes it something, you know, just makes it something different, right? It's not up to us to tell you what to say, but we do give you a lot of beautiful ways to say Happy Hanukkah. And then look at that, the card topper, no matter how you adorn this, like whatever color palette you're using, the card topper becomes the focal point of the card so easily and so quickly that really you can't mess it up. We figure out how to make it look its very, very best with minimal effort, which I think is fun. And it comes in this little folio so that you can keep them all together. And it's been a minute since we have replenished such a product, and I apologize for that, but I was really happy to hear from so many Griffinites that we had finally done such a thing. Okay, next up, we've got the gorgeous color, navy colored cardstock that I was just talking about, so don't go away. Melissa from the Annabelle says, this is the best part of my day. I love that. Oh, you know, it's definitely one of the best. Oh, Erica's here too. Hey. Oh, how fun. I don't always get to look at the chat, and then I get kind of lost in it. And it's so fun to see your names here, and Shelly, hey, Yvonne and Sabrina and Cindy. So lovely. Belinda's here. Gosh, we couldn't do this without you, you know, because, you know, otherwise I'd just be standing here talking to myself. But we love, see, I got a hey you back from Erica. So much fun. Gosh, it's been an incredible year so far, right? It's July, and think about we've seen each other, right? So, and Jan's here too. So I love this. We never miss a show. Isn't this, the chat is amazing today. Thank you, everybody. That's just amazing. And if you're, Annie Laura loves my navy dress. It's just a big shirt. Thank you though. I like it. I like the sleeves. But it matches. Like I decided I needed to match the product once again. Those of you that know, our create events, I love to match whatever we're making. And so that's what happened today. All right, so here we go. Luxury luster foil cardstock. Now this is 12 6x8 and 12 8x12 sheets of cardstock. This is, I don't know, this is some of the most beautiful paper patterns and printing that I think we've ever done. But it's double-sided, so that's really extraordinary. It's 300 GSM, and I've been talking a lot about that lately. And here we have both silver and gold foil in the pack. So if you love mixing patterns, or I think, like looking at all these projects, I ultimately think we would have done better to just only refrain from using multiples of these on the same project, because it does make your eyes start to hurt after a while. But it's that opulent, right? So navy blue. So whatever if this is your amazing color palette, maybe navy blue is your favorite color, right? This is the paper that you really do want to have. So this is 8x12. It fits our large plate system. The 6x8 also fits our standard plate system. And our crafts team has gotten pretty darn crafty. Look at that little rocking horse. This looks like a finishing school project to me, for an ornament. How fun. This one's kind of big, so it might have to go on the bottom of the tree. But maybe you want to make the bow box, right? Maybe you want to add, oh, that's all stuck in there. I was just thinking that could come right out. Card topper in there. There are so many ways that you can use this cardstock. So if you're making Hanukkah cards, this is definitely for you. But if you are, maybe your colors, right? Your colors in life are blue and silver or blue and gold. This is the way you want to get a little bit of some amazing cardstock. So cards, rocking, oh, we love the rocking horse. Good, okay, all right. Best cardstock in the world. It has been a topic, yes it has. Okay, that's funny. I'm coming back with the Christmas version of this in just 2 seconds flat. All right, this is where it all started. It was just like, okay, we haven't done any Christmas paper in a long time. And so, people started using up like what they had, and you would go back a few collections or even years. And if you do that, I think you'd be really surprised to find how all the things really do work together. Like I say, I don't just say that, I really believe it, because when I go out of this studio and I look in our what we call our marketing section, all of it, all the years, all 31 years of it, it all goes together, and it's so extraordinary. So same configuration as the luxury with the navy. We have the luxury Christmas, which is red and green. So, and it's different tones of red and different tones of green, all with gold foil. Same 300 GSM, 12 sheets of the 6x8. So again, you're looking at these incredible tonal patterns where the tone is in the gold foil stamp, all double-sided, and so light green, dark green, medium red, rich dark red, again 8x12, gorgeous. Comes in this, right? So you just take it out of the little package and put it in your craft room. But if you're someone that really wants to create something truly special for the front of a standard Christmas card, right? This is the kind of paper that's going to give you a lot of bang for your buck. But if you're someone that wants to create more like projects, this was all tied, so pretty. Look at this. Our crafts team has been very, very busy. This is a little box of drawers that we showed yesterday on TikTok. But yesterday it had candy in there, but we took it out for Grayson's mother's birthday dinner. She turned 70 years old yesterday, and he took her out to dinner, and we were so excited to contribute one of our little bow boxes to the birthday celebration, and it was of course made out of really amazing 300 GSM cardstock. Yeah. Oh, so exciting. Okay, I am going to take this, and guess what? It's time for our special guest. Angelisa, are you here with us?
I am here. Hi, Anna.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, I love the side pony.
Thank you. I had to do something special for you today.
Ah, I love it. You know, I used to, it reminds me of a picture of me about, I don't know, 16 or 17 years old, and I used to wear my hair in a side pony almost every day. And I don't know if I couldn't do it now and look half as amazing as you do.
Sure you could. You already look amazing.
Will you tell everybody that's watching, because we got lots and lots of people with us today, tell everybody a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Okay. Well, I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio, but my mom and dad's family was from Alabama, so we moved back to Alabama when I was a teenager, so I finished school there and also went to college in Alabama as well. I went to Tuskegee University with intentions on going on to law school after that, but I ended up being a journalist. So I worked at a few newspapers for about 15 years, and that's how I ended up in Florida. I came here to work at the Orlando Sentinel.
Oh.
And then I worked in journalism for about 15 years. And here is also where I met my husband of almost 20 years. We'll be celebrating our 20th anniversary in October.
Oh, well, happy anniversary early. Is he the bodybuilder or are you?
Oh, do you see all the trophies back there?
I do. I see them all.
He is the bodybuilder in the family. Yes, those are all his trophies, and those are just some of the trophies.
Oh, wow. He must be really good at it. Okay, so you know, a little birdie told me that one of your favorite things about participating here in our community is the friends that you've made. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, well, you know, I found you back during the pandemic on HSN. I used to watch HSN, but I was buying clothes, kitchen things, and shoes and stuff like that. And then realized that they sold craft supplies, and I bought my first item from HSN that was yours.
Really?
And so that's kind of how I got started in paper crafting, although I've always been involved in, you know, a lot of different creative activities over my lifetime.
Well,
and what...
Oh, sorry. I was just going to
answer your question.
So tell me, are you part of the Florida Griffinites?
Yes, I am. I've been a part of them now for a few years, and we're having a crop August 1st through 3rd. So they've had events before in the past, but I've been able to go, but I'm going to the crop. So this will be the first time meeting them all in person. So I'm so very excited about that. So shout out to the Florida Griffinites.
Oh, that's really, really fun. So have you joined us for any of our create events?
Yes, Crop at Home 5 was my first event. And I had been wanting to come to one of the events, you know, ever since I found you back in 2020, but just hadn't. And so the Crop at Home events was mostly scrapbooking, and I'm not really a scrapbooker, but since you offered card making at this last one, I decided to jump in and do it. And boy, was I surprised. I really, really enjoyed the whole thing. I did all of the cards during the event, and I'm working on some of the scrapbook pages now.
So we've converted you to scrapbooking too?
Well, I don't know if I'm converted, but I wanted to give it a try. My husband likes to take a lot of pictures that live in his phone. So hopefully we can get some of those pictures out of the phone and onto the pages.
Oh, that's good. That's exactly what we want to do. And you know, since you joined us for Crop at Home 5, we now offer that whole print my page service where it looks like the page is 3D. You could upload his pictures into those layouts and we'll print them for you.
I saw that. I didn't even think about that, but that's a good idea.
There's not any for the bodybuilding, but if you guys are traveling and have pictures like that, I'm interested in us, you know, doing more masculine layouts, but we've been a little busy with all this, you know, holiday stuff. But wow, Angelisa. Okay, so are you? I'm getting ready to talk about the Create event because we have an incredible sale today on the event. It's $380 down from $410 for today only, which is very exciting. Are you joining us for that?
Well, I was telling Heather earlier that my husband doesn't know that that's going to be my birthday present from him. So yes, I plan to attend, and it just happens to be over my birthday. My birthday's on the 15th.
Oh, okay. Well, then even better. Okay, and I know that the powers that be in the studio right now, we're going to be making you a birthday card on November 15th all together.
Wonderful.
How about the whole community makes one for you? Wouldn't that be
Yeah,
fun?
that would be so fun. It would be great.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, thank you so much for joining us. I think crafting a journalist for crafting would be something we would love to talk to you about. I'd love for you to commentate on all the stuff that's going on. What do you think?
Well, I'm actually not a journalist anymore.
Well, you
I
could.
am currently a compliance analyst for a power company.
Oh, so you play by the rules.
Unfortunately, yes. Only for the power company, though. I might not play by the rules in my real life.
Oh, yeah. Well, us crafters, we like rules. Okay. Well, all right. But I'm thinking that you've got some skills that we might want to use. So stay tuned. You're going to hear from me again on the subject of letting people in on all that's happening. And we love that you've made friends in this community. And over that August 1st through 3rd weekend, I hope you and the Florida Griffinites have the best time ever.
I'm sure we will. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm a bit of an introvert, so this is out of my comfort zone, but I'm going to do it and going to have fun. I know I will.
Oh, Angelisa, thank you so much for joining us. And we'll see you on your birthday, okay?
Thank you so much for having me, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on my birthday.
You're welcome. Bye. Oh, okay, that was lovely and wonderful. All right, gosh, November 15th will be here before we know it. Isn't that exciting? And we'll have fun. And look, everybody says thank you, and thank you. Oh, I love it. Okay, well, speaking of the Create event, so exciting. November 14th, 15th, and 16th. It's been redesigned. I was just looking at my notes I had written. It's new and improved, an all-inclusive experience, but it always was. It's an incredible opportunity to not only meet people that enjoy doing what you enjoy doing, it's an opportunity to create a community around you that's supportive and in the way that you want to feel supported. That's like, if there are video Zooms, there are craft rooms that we do. There are so many ways. This is the previous event. This is last year's, and it's all hosted on a private platform, and we go step by step through 9 amazing classes. It's 19 hours of live instruction. Plus, the best part, and you can download all of those instructions, and we take you through what to do. But ahead of the event, which we're coming up on some of the bigger things that matter around the look at all those happy faces. I love seeing the craft room. That's what the craft room looks like, everybody. So much fun, and I think that was funny, me taking the pictures. I got better at it in May, and I took a picture of every single craft room table that I got to, so it was really fun. Nice slideshow of everybody. But you have access to everybody in the event, which I think is, you could just reach out, and we have everything divided up by state groups, so if people have found friends that actually live around the corner, which is pretty darn special. But so this year, so today and today only, we thought it would be really fun to have the price be less than, this is the least it's ever going to be, $380, down from $410. It's one box of tools and materials that is shipping mid-October to you. And ahead of that, we do all these prep videos. So once the boxes ship, we give you an entire playlist of every single class. We walk you through every single thing that you need to do to before class, like all the die cutting, so that you can actually attend class, know with all confidence that you're ready. And then we have so much fun making things that you never thought possible. And this year, what's so cool is that the whole event is divided up into 3 days of some core values, right? So day 1 is all about gratitude. Day 2 is all about generosity, and day 3 is about kindness. We're going to be doing a deep dive into these emotions, and we're going to be expressing that with all of our friends, our newfound friends, and you're going to get to see some amazing things. Plus, you're going to learn. You're going to learn from, like this is a fistful of the dies that are coming in the set. It's over $1,500 worth of tools and materials in that. And I just want to give you a little sneak peek because I did talk about this yesterday in the TikTok live. All right, so we have a cookie swap every single year here in the office. I'm the reigning champion, and we made, this is the biggest die set in the event, but it's a cookie box, all right? And it's a lovely, wonderful cookie box, and the best part is that the materials pouch for the day is coming with not only the acetate, it's coming with the cardstock so you can make Christmas cookie boxes, you can make birthday cookie boxes, and recipe cards, so that we're gonna do a full-on cookie swap recipe extravaganza during the event. So I think that's, I'm just telling you, I'm waiting on all our samples so then I can show you every single thing that is in it. But so many people, thousands of people have already said, I want to come sight unseen and I want the best price, and this is it today, $380. So, whew. So glad I signed up. Bring on the boxes. Yay. Okay, yeah, it's a cookie create. So much fun. Okay, I'm coming back with something that you can only get here on AGTV, so don't go away. Okay, so when things are sold out around all the retailers, and we understand that we have the last ones here in our warehouse, it's always the most important thing to bring to AGTV. So look at this, Christmas greetings, rub-on transfers, 128 amazing images for the inside and the outside of your cards. This is the best. Look how beautiful that is. Gorgeous type designs, right? For the inside and the outside of the card. Looks like it's been printed that way, and it's just the easiest way to personalize. So lots of different fonts. I mean, I haven't counted them, but there's just way too many on the sheet. But then however you want to say, wishing you a Merry Christmas, season's greetings, with every good wish this Christmas season, have a very Merry Christmas. These are on their way to selling out here in our warehouse. This was the last ones. They're not new ones this year. This, because we love this one so much. We were working to get this back in stock, and I think that may be really what's going on. Let's see. Let's put one on something. You can actually apply rub-ons to really, that one's already applied. We're missing part of it. You can put it on solid paper. So this is on a shimmer paper. We're using a die to cut out the shape, and this is kind of fun. Look at this pretty card base. I like that. That one's nice and quiet. I've been standing here looking at all that fancy foil. I'm a little gun shy on the on the patterns right now, and that's saying a lot for me because I like the patterns. Okay, wishing you a wonderful Christmas season. That was going in the trash. Okay, and so here we have a nice one in the demo with all the letters are there. There we go. Wishing you for the Christmas season. I actually think this is really pretty by itself. Now we could decorate it. We can add embellishments. We could add some bows. We could do a lot of things, right? And make it even busier. But what I want to call your attention to is the prettiest typography. Right, this looks like a movie title, doesn't it? And so, you can always add rub-ons to another piece of paper, use your shape dies to cut them out, put it over something that's already been greeted, okay? If you like to upcycle things, right? You like to have ways of like maybe you have a handmade card that you got last year. You want to upcycle it. This is what you do to the inside of it. Add your own sentiment and the words, and there we go. So sending blessings to you at Christmas, and then wishing you happiness and cheer for the most wonderful time of the year. Look at that on the gold cardstock. So may your days be merry. All right, may the spirit of Christmas fill your heart and home. So pretty. All right, and every AGTV show, we actually have special pricing for all the products featured in the show, which I think is nice, right? It's our gift to you for participating. So these are the prices that are going to be the lowest that you're going to see them, and that's just in honor of these shows. So exciting. Okay, Shelly says there's always room for nice words. Ah, that's right. Ah, I love that. Okay, so exciting. Coming back with some texture that you may not know that we make. Oh, that's fun. I just realized I was 8 minutes behind. Oh, not usually good at telling time while standing here talking. Interesting. I was just saying to somebody the other day, I was like, I have this crazy loud clock in my head. And like, I'm always like, what time is it? What time is it? But I've refused to wear a watch because it makes me feel like I have more time. But then I'm always asking people, what time is it? And I watch these clocks everywhere. Hello everybody that's just joining us. This is our amazing Christmas fringe. When I said texture, I bet you didn't know that we made this. If you did not join us for the Create event where we actually did projects with this fringe for the first time, this is really fun. There's 4 different colors. Inside there's, I think is it a yard of each? Look at this. So all the reds, we were just talking about the 2 reds in the luxury foil, right? There's a traditional red and a darker red. Then we have a gold, and we have green, and then we have silver. 2 yards of each one of these colors. And I love this because, like, if you were making something like a tag, or you were adding something very interesting to, you want to add something unexpected to the things that you're crafting, this fringe is going, like, even if you were, I say this is an ornament for the tree, right? Make it so that that's actually what we did do in the event. We made sure that that we had lots and lots of hangers. We made hanging ornaments, and we made them out of fringe. And so this has a little rectangle on the inside. And then each one of these, this is interesting. So you actually take out the basting, okay? So it comes to you like this so that it does not fray. And so you just pull away that little white part, all right? And you take that off of your 2 yards, but that's what's happened here. And when you're using this, like, I need to, like, not have this connect over a corner. So I'm going to go this way. And if you stretch it out as you go, right, so, and turn the corner, so it does give a little bit, so it allows the fringe to have a lot more room around it. So I'm just turning the corner, and we have a nice double-sided adhesive. And so when we get to the end, we're going to overlap it, and I would put a little dollop of hot glue right there so that we're not without a finite ending. And so, ta-da! Oh, so fun! Look at this. This is for the kitties. Hey, old kitty. He's so cute. Oh, look what the fringe does, right? It adds some amazing design. A lot of the antique cards that I have in the archive, they have fringe on them. It's, yellowed over the years. It ends up looking, oh, I love this one. it looks yellowed just because, most of these things that I have are hundreds of years old. Now you can make your own heirlooms with this amazing stuff. And look at this. Okay, we have, I was just reminded that we have an amazing TikTok series of videos coming up pretty much every day or every other day, and I'm making a door knocker for the bachelorette weekend with the fringe, so stay tuned to watch for that. Okay, we've got a cute little card making kit coming up next, and we'll be right back. A little tongue-in-cheek, simply retro Christmas card making kit. You may or may not have seen this. You may or may not have it. We talk about having different styles at all times. So we've got really great reds and pinks and blues and vintage kitties and vintage dogs in stockings. This is just under 100 pieces to make 12 amazing 3D cards. Now, I love it because Santa is in this. There's trees. There's a fun palette that's bright green and red. We've got gold foil embellishments, pre-tied ribbons, all right? And we have 12 envelopes, adhesive. You don't have to add any of this. And we've got cards, all right? And the cards are so great because they're already foil stamped and they're already die cut and they're already greeted, and the layers, they're all double-sided. I mean, it doesn't get any better. This is like card making 101. You mix everything and you are happy with the result, and anyone can do this. And so if you're thinking about having like a gift for someone, this is a really great thing to like start off with. Like you're getting together, or maybe you're having a holiday meeting, or something where you're already thinking about what we want to make this holiday season. Look at this. This is the cutest of the cute. So I like it because we've got some Barbie pink in here. There we go. I saw the Ohio Griffinites in the chat. Tasha and her Barbie dream house that she made me. I was just showing it to somebody this past weekend. Look at that. Okay, cards in seconds, really fun, very different, not nearly as serious as all of the cards that we normally make. Big trees, right? Antique things. Look at that, gold foil presents. Every single one of these has a greeting on the inside. You can use 4 embellishments per card. You have the envelopes and you have the foam adhesive. So I'm thinking this is a win. Yeah, so. No, Finishing School is not moving to TikTok. How fun. No, Finishing School lives. It's on its own learning management platform, right? So LMS, Learning Management System. Yeah, Finishing School has been around for 7 years now. Oh, and AGTV's birthday is next month. It's going to be 3. So exciting. So we do so many amazing things. So the thing on TikTok is just us doing some very special things for TikTok because it's just so damn fun. Okay, there we go. All right, we're coming back with the bow cut and emboss folders. Don't go away. Yeah, I love that. Okay, yeah, wow, 3 years of AGTV. Isn't that so exciting? No, Finishing School is not moving anywhere. It is for members, okay? AG members, right? We have amazing people that join us every single month and year as a member, and they have access to this amazing platform, video management platform, where we teach classes. And we're filming one tomorrow for our Christmas present card making kit. So exciting, right? We're gonna tell you all the tips and tricks and It's not the cards that you've seen on TV. It's like doing stuff. We're making ornaments and we're doing all kinds of fun things. So finishing school is a benefit of membership, not going anywhere. All right, 2 amazing cut and emboss folders. We're not going anywhere either. We just keep showing up, you know, on all these fun streaming platforms because we're so good at it. Look at that bow. Perfect bow. Second, there are 3 types of bows that you're going to be able to make in one single pass with these folders. The flat one, the easier of the 3 to understand. The small one, like almost like a butterfly bow, love that. Then the big perfect bow, that one's even made out of flocked cardstock. So pretty, so easy for you to work with. And I'm just going to show you how it all happens very quickly, right? You take your scraps, okay? So this again is one of our things that's coming up on TikTok. We're doing all kinds of things. We're doing some tags. We're making tags with scraps. We're gonna be doing, it's just so much fun. All right, quick, not step by step, okay? That's the thing about the TikTok stuff, right? It's quick, it's got music, it's got fun graphics, and I'm funny in them, I think. We'll see. Heather thinks I'm funny, and that's all that matters in the world. Okay, so here we go. Pretty little bow. I love that, right? Nice embellishment maker, these folders. They really do make it so easy for you to create your own embellishments when you're doing something, you know, where you'll never run out. These are tools, right? So they end up being more of something that I'm just going to offset that. We're going to have 4 bows on one project. Look at that. All right, happy birthday. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to anybody watching today whose birthday is today. So many ways to use these cut and emboss folders. I love showing, we're showing you things that we haven't even shown yet because we just haven't gotten enough time to get to all of these amazing projects. Look at that one. Oh, it's got a little jewel in the middle of it. Oh, love that. Oh, and of course, you can use them for Christmas. Amazing. Okay, speaking of bows, this is the bow show. Because I'm getting ready. I'm coming up on the last item and then the sneak peek. So don't go away. All right, Penny, here it is. This was the Christmas box. So amazing. We started out the year with a teapot box and then the bow. And then I'm gonna show you the Halloween one. So exciting. And this is what I think what's so special about this is the size of the bow. And we are, you know, able to do more when you've got something that is that big. And this little box, like this is created with the die set too. You cut 2 of them, you put them together, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. This is the thing that you wanna use when you've got, you know, a treat to give to people, or you are thinking about presenting something. Maybe it's a precious little something. Look at that. So 2 box bottoms, then the amazing bows, and then we give you step by step, right? They don't have to just be for Christmas. We've got lots of them for birthdays around here. Fill them with something truly special. Make it a place card. Make it, I don't know. You can make it just about anything you want. But yesterday I did this live on HSN's TikTok. We made this amazing giant bow with that. So it is, it's so much fun. So that it's one big bow with 4 loops on top of another big bow with 4 loops. And it looks like, I mean, this is a perma present. You know, this could be a prop, right? This could live wherever your Christmas decorations live, or a birthday, right? Could remind you of of having, you know, a special gift that you maybe, you know, want to save. So here's how it works. We definitely use our dies to cut. We cut the bow box bottom twice, right? And I like to cut and a contrasting color for the bow, and then we want to. Can I give you these things? Thank you. This is how it works, right? So they're going to come out of your die cutting machine. They're going to look like that, right? Because they're already scored. You turn them, right? You apply adhesive to the back of them, and then you apply adhesive to the tabs. You put this together, sort of one on top of the other, and now we go about creating a right angle joint. All right, so we're going to cub up on the sides, right? So fold in and up, and then inside and up. Now this could be decorated with just about anything. I was thinking that the other day that when I was looking at the schooner dies, the schooner easel dies, the schooner on the front of this box would be so much fun because it's got these sails and two masts, but you could put it on the front and the back. Well, it's like if you were having a themed party, you could think about this wonderful little box and any one of your die sets, like a photo frame, you know, any of these figural things or houses or shapes or cars even. Imagine the car in the front of the box so the box becomes something that is sturdy. Okay, so the same thing happens with those bows, right? We are going to take we take those loops, we fold them over, right? You need some really strong adhesive to keep them like this, and we're using the 300 GSM luxury Christmas cardstock to make the bows, and the tails, we put them together end to end, and I need to take a breath. My goodness. This is a little frantic in time. All right, so not enough time to demo anything today. All right, we have too many things. That's what I think is happening. We have too many things. All right, and I can't even get this off. That's how crazy it is. All right, one little piece of tape at a time. This is the center of the bow, and we want to wrap that around the middle, and we want to do this with care. And I'm not doing it quite with enough care, but you want to actually cement this with some really nice hot glue, and then it can go on the side of the box, right? There's a handle, there's a die for the handle, and it really does, I like this, I just want to show it to you one way, all right? Goes like this, it looks like ribbon. It's all grooved, so when we're cutting, we're not just cutting, we're embossing, which is one of those really important hallmarks of our dies. We don't just make simple ones, right? Now you have the most beautiful vessel for anything that you want to make. And let me just show you my favorite one for every day, which was this one. Right, if you were thinking about a little birthday box or any way about creating a gift for someone, this is an adorable way to do it. Can't wait to see you all and all the things that, I'll take that, that you're going to make with those, especially you know, for the holiday season or anything right now. Post them on our social media channels, because that's where we go and we find everything for Craftspiration. Craftspiration was born during COVID, actually the week that we went home, and just like Angelisa, she found us during COVID. So there's so many things that have come out of it that we continue to do, and so we went out and we took a wide look. We looked in our finishing school community at what people were making and how they were posting, and then Facebook and the Sunday Share and all the places that Griffinites show up with their creativity. And then we highlight you every Thursday on the blog. It's probably, you know, it's definitely one of the best parts of the week. Okay, look at this. It's coming up. All right, this is its official debut. That's a pumpkin box. Isn't this adorable? Look at this. Okay, this actually connects, the outer shape die connects to the box base. All right, so you have to cut 2 of these, right? And you're cutting 2 of these, so this is on the front and the back of the box. But look at that. I love the handle for this die, for the box, because, I mean, you could use this, it's really long. You could use this on your fall cards. It's so beautiful. And we've included a little trick-or-treat sentiment along with it, and Happy Halloween sentiment. So this die set, it's got lots of bonuses. Again, we take you through step by step, technically, what to cut, where to put the adhesive, all happening right here with the cutest little friendly jack-o'-lantern, right? Because, you know, we have a lot of grandmothers in our community, and we're talking about giving you the ability to delight those grandchildren, right? To create special little treat containers for those little ones. And, you know, using your fall stickers, good idea. So adorable. All right, let's just look at them. Why don't we just look at all of them? All right. Pleat the tissue. So, oh, we do like it. Everyone loves this. Oh, so adorable. Okay, so you choose, right? All right, maybe you've got some purple. You want to make a purple jack-o'-lantern? You can. My great-granddaughter, Michelle, says would love this. Okay, good. See, we're giving you plenty of time to get with this. Right now, it's available here on AGTV and on our website. So really, really exciting. Okay, so from here, I have the bow cut and emboss folders, I have the Halloween box die and the bow box die to give away to 3 people that were doing all the listening over the last hour. Where was the Windmill cardstock manufactured? Where is it manufactured? The Windmill cardstock, right? 24 sheets of beautiful textured papers and florals. And so the right answer number 18, 19, and 20. Our teams in the chat, they're gonna pick up, there it is. Look at that, USA, USA. Hey, USA. All right. Gosh, I told you at the beginning, we're next week on July the 30th, we're switching gears. We're going straight into fall, and all the beautiful things that we have made for your crafting pleasure, and you get to see them first right here. You get to buy them first right here on AGTV. So next Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern time. Hope you'll join us for that. And then, gosh, members, we have, oh gosh, I didn't even tell you, our membership now has a monthly component. It's normally $99 a year. Which I realize is a lot to ask for people, but there are so many amazing benefits. But now you can join monthly if you want to. It's $12.50 a month. And that gets you access to Finishing School, which is over 700 amazing instructional videos. It gets you 10% off all full price products, right? It gets you members only live streams, which our next one is August the 25th. And it gets you an incredible private community. And that in itself is amazing. So, and that's just some of it. Like we do member exclusive products, like you saw today for the first time, to the public. We waited 6 months for that Windmill die to make its way to everyone. But we do exclusive paper packs, and every single live stream show, you have access to new things and with members only pricing. So if you like saving, membership's the way to go. Okay, so congratulations to the winners. I love that people always chime in about how membership, they love it. And if you ever, the community is the best part. Oh, okay, so exciting. Love all those benefits. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you for joining us today. And again, this is all on replay if you want to watch it again. I need to take a nap. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye for now.